Hello everyone, this is Jonelle Ocloo of Lojo Immigration, where we provide you with confidence and clarity with your immigration legal matters. All right, folks, so this video is about international students who are already studying or coming to the U.S. to study during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, first, a little bit of background, all right? Historically, U.S. government, specifically Department of Homeland Security, that has authority over F1 students studying in the United States, has had restrictions and limitations on how many and when international students can take online classes while they are studying in the United States. Then of course 2020 happened, okay? The global COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. So much has changed around the world, so much has changed here in the United States. I think, we're all now familiar with lockdown orders, stay at home, self-isolation, self-quarantine, work from home arrangements. It's really been a different landscape for everyone. And so along with that, ICE made some changes to the online policy for international students. Basically, they declared in March of 2020 that for the duration of the coronavirus pandemic, that international students would be allowed to study online because so many United States universities and colleges were switching to online classes, okay? Then in July of this year, surprisingly, they rescinded that order and said that basically if international students' classes were all online, then they had to leave the United States or they wouldn't be able to get visas to study. So that caused a whole lot of upheaval, okay? And then just a couple of days after ICE came out with this new order, they faced a lawsuit. Basically, they were sued by Harvard University and MIT. There were a number of universities, in fact, I believe like over 180 that filed amicus briefs in support of the lawsuit by Harvard and MIT. So basically, there was a loud outcry, okay, on social media by different advocates for the rights of international students, as well as various technology companies, other industries, also municipalities here in the United States that were in support of the international students, basically saying, allow them to be able to study online as so many other students in the United States are doing. So basically with that, ICE rescinded that order. They reinstated the order that they had made in March, which is basically international students that were already studying in the United States would be able to continue to remain in the United States and study in the United States, even if their colleges or universities went online, okay? So the March order is back in place. And, I know a lot of international students are very relieved about that, relieved that they don't have to leave the country or be forced to switch to a different school just to accommodate in-person classes. But one thing that we do want you all to be aware of is that this March order, which is in place, only affects the international students who were already here in the United States studying in March of 2020 when basically we went into pandemic mode and stay-at-home orders and all of this here in the United States. However, for new or initial students who are now seeking student visas to come into the United States, okay, For those students, you do need to look and see the university that you have been admitted to, that you are coming to the United States to study at. Does that university have some in-person classes, and will you be taking some in-person classes? Because if your university has gone completely online, or if your course of study is completely online, then basically the U.S. consulates and embassies are being instructed to not give visas, okay, to students who are going to have a completely online education. Also, for some of those students who have already been granted visas, we have heard anecdotally stories of students being stopped at the port of entry, basically when they arrive here in the United States, being prevented from coming in if it's discovered that their college or university is completely online. So we just want to make sure that you are all aware, okay, that the policy allowing all online courses only applies to students, international students, who were already studying in the United States, maintaining their student status as of March 2020. However, for new students, people who are now initially coming into the United States on student visas, you are expected to have at least hybrid classes. So meaning at least some of your classes need to be in person, or else either you won't be given the visa at all, or even if you do get the visa, you can still be prevented from coming to the United States to study. If you have questions about your particular situation, then please reach out to us here at Lojo Immigration. You can find us on the web, www.lojolaw.com. We encourage you to schedule a paid legal consultation, and we can discuss your specific situation. Okay? If you have found this information to be helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. Share if you know other people who could benefit, who need to hear this information. And also click to subscribe and look out for more videos from Lojo Immigration. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.